Okay, this is John Spierig. It is 29 September 2012. This is the move-out inspection for 72 Central Avenue. And we'll be using the checklist, the property walkthrough, to go through this. So page 1, room 1, entrance staircase. We have water damage at the front windowsills, which persists. Go all the way to the edge, see some more, and come back. We have wall scuffs at the bottom of the stairway, persist. We have wall scuffs up and down the stairway on the left and right side. You can see there some more, all the way down to the floor. So those persist and they are the same. So then we are going up the stairs. Stairs look good. There are the wall scuffs that line the stairway again. There's the right side. There's the left side. Okay, continuing up the stairs. So we see the top of the railing on the left side as you walk up. There are the paint spots which remain, and this colored paint mark which has been here for the duration. Knots in the wood, but they've been here since the beginning, which is the point. We have these two screws which were left here. There used to be a magazine rack here. This was claimed by Vivek relatives in the first week that we moved here, along with his furniture, clothing, and shoes. We have paint damage on the left paneling of the hall closet, which is tough to see in the dark, but you can see those black scuffy marks. Closet continues. We have left an additional vent for him at the recommendation of his HVAC people. Closet looks the same. There are the two holes. These are the bulbs and fire extinguisher left, or fire alarm left behind by Vivek, and the scuff marks at the bottom of the closet. Okay, front entrance window directly across from Weichert Realtors has a Boeing front screen, which I will show. It's difficult to see with the level, but you can see where it is here versus the sag in the middle. Okay, and we see that water damage and blemishes around the window. Remove this. You can see that water damage and those blemishes remain. Okay, shelving. We have just the general shelving area is here. First window in the living room. Changing the page to page 2. Living room inspection. Alright, that starts with a 24-inch stain right in the carpet, which we're backing up. We can see that a piece of that stain remains, although most of it has been lifted. So we actually cleaned the carpet to get most of it out, but there is that little bit that remains. Living room wall opposite staircase, mid-height and low-height scuffs. So coming in to zoom in this area, it's hard to tell, but the black on white with the contrast, you should see the wall scuffs from the original tenant all still are here. The phone jack, there's paint cracking around the exterior. That still retains. It is on the right and underneath. It's hard to get a zoom in on. Baseboard, scuffs on portion adjacent to entrance stairway. That are these large scuff marks here, which were here when we moved in. I'm going to do the entire surface just to make certain one can see that they go all the way around and end just about there where his magazine rack used to be. Okay, scuffs on the living room wall, scuffs on wall opposite front facing windows. So we have the top here, let me get control, so there's the ceiling and the floor, and we're just going to scroll along. It's hard to see, it won't zoom in correctly in this light, but there are scuffs here. Right. Additional cracking around the jack, that's the RJ45, still remains. Alright, dining area and kitchen. Overlooking the dining area, we have a large painted over crack, which is still here. You can see that knot in the ceiling. Okay, dividing wall between staircase and dining area has scuffs its entire height. That is this area here, and you can see with contrast the scuffs along the entire wall, scanning from right to left. Okay, large repair area from previous water damage and crack and showing signs of mold. That is at several points along the ceiling. Here's the main one in the living room that popped through during the hurricane. This is the one to its left. You can see the crack in the wall. That's actually a hair, that line on the left side of this image, but the crack in the wall where the actual stud is poking through.